That's American media, baby.
So hey guys, so I'm going to do another video about Mr. Rusty Harlow. It has just come to my attention that Mr. Harlow has made national news, evidently, because he was the youth court judge for Tate County that put a 10-year-old black child on probation for having urinated in public. The little boy was outside of Leanne Darby's law office in Senatobia, where his mother was attempting to have her assistance with some legal matters. The little boy was in the vehicle and had nowhere to go to the bathroom, so he urinated outside of the vehicle. And an investigator, plainclothes investigator, happened to be coming by, and they gave this young man he confronted the young man about what he was doing. He was 10, man. He's 10 years old. Like, you know that these people need more to do. Please find these people something to do, these police officers, if they're messing with a dead-gum 10-year-old child. Anyway, not only did they put this young man in a police vehicle and haul him to the Senatobia jail and put him in a cell, after that was over, Rusty Harlow saw this young man and placed that young man on probation, which includes having to take drug tests. I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. I've got the article. I'm fixing to show you guys clips of it as we go through this video. And an interview from WREG out of Memphis came down, and the whole nation has really looked at what's happened. It just goes to show, and I'll tell you this too, if the media hadn't got a hold of this and the public been just absolutely on their head about it, you'd have never heard anything about it, and they'd have gotten away with it. Just like what I've done, I've caught him the way I caught him as well. You remember, this young man didn't do anything but urinate. He's 10 years old. I told you I was going to get Mr. Rusty Harlow. I'm going to make him even more famous. They want that hushed. They don't want that talked about. You guys, watch this clip from WREG. I'm going to play it right now, and then I'm going to read you guys what they said from the Clarion Ledger. Well, check this out.
Questions tonight in Senatobia after a 10-year-old boy is arrested and taken to a police station. WRG's Mike Sirianni went to Senatobia to hear the mother's side of the story, but found out she's now in jail herself.
A child is a child. Sometimes it's an emergency. The child just is about to explode.
This man does not want to be identified, but says the arrest of a 10-year-old boy by Senatobia police for allegedly urinating in public is hard to comprehend.
And I think you could forgive a child for just an incident that isn't, I don't feel is cop necessary.
That incident happened in the parking lot of a lawyer's office directly across from the Tate County courthouse. The lawyer, who did not want to go on camera, told me a woman came into her law offices asking for legal assistance. While that woman was in her office, a plainclothes Senatobia police detective entered. Senatobia's police chief stating in part, quote, "In this situation, the officer personally witnessed a 10-year-old child committing an act in public which would have been illegal for an adult under these circumstances. The officer did not observe a parent on the scene during the initial contact," end quote. According to the chief, the woman was located and, quote, "She was advised that her child was going to receive a youth court referral for this matter." The officers then transported the 10-year-old to the police station to complete the paperwork, where the child was released to the mother. The child was not handcuffed during this incident, end quote. According to the lawyer, several Senatobia police cruisers were called to the scene. Far too many, says this man.
I don't think more than one policeman needs to show up for, even if it was an adult, of public urination. I don't think you need more than one cop.
In Senatobia, Mike Suriani, WREG News Channel 3.
Now, can you believe that? So here's what it says in the Clarion Ledger, and I'm going to post this in the corner as I go through the video. It says Mississippi Judge Rusty Harlow drops punishment of probation for 10-year-old child who urinated in public, in the Clarion Ledger. In Senatobia, Mississippi, a 10-year-old black child who urinated near his mother's car outside of a Mississippi office building is to serve probation for the offense after Tate County Youth Court Judge Rusty Harlow set a 3-month probation, a book report to be written in December of 2023. But the child's mother said that she will not agree to these terms because the probation would treat her child like a criminal. Harlow held another meeting in the youth court days later, but the attorney for them said that the probation agreement terms are dissimilar to what prosecutors would do to an adult, including a requirement to submit to drug test at a probation officer's discretion for a 10-year-old child that urinated outside of his mom's car because he had nowhere to go. That is Mr. Rusty Harlow. He's made national news. I've made him famous on my channel. You guys help me continue to make him famous. As I'm going through some of this video, I'm going to include these clips from the Clarion Ledger. This man does not need to be a youth court judge and never, ever should be given the justice court seat if he will do that to a 10-year-old child. If that was my 10-year-old son, I can tell you, they've already filed a $2 million lawsuit for this. And I'm pretty sure they're going to get it. But that is Mr. Rusty Harlow of Harlow Law Firm in Grenada, Mississippi, 850 Lakeview Drive, Grenada, Mississippi, 38902, I think is the zip code. Hey, you know, you guys may have some opinions for Mr. Harlow. Who knows? I can tell you this. I told you that I was going to make him famous for what he did to me, but this is a whole different level of just snake. I'm JP. Until next time, you guys take care.
That's American media, baby.
Well, I'm sure my people will be. In cash.